this season's all about looking pretty, but adding a bit of a modern edge, quite structural. So I've incorporated that in with the eyebrows, brushing the eyebrows up so they're nice and groomed to a point. Having the skin really dewy and soft pinks.
Okay, so can you just take us through the process of getting these girls ready to look so beautiful?
To begin with, we prep the skin, we're perfect, and it's a primer that's silicone based. So it keeps the skin quite matte and a really, really good base for the foundation to hold on to. So you end up getting a lovely clean finish without actually applying too much makeup. Then we brush the eyebrows up with a little bit of eyebrow gel. We put a little bit of lip balm on the lips. Then we went in onto the eyes, just close your eyes. We just put a cream base, pink, with a white eyeshadow, which we've worked to contrast in with a pink shadow. And what I'm going to do now is, as a final touch, is we're just putting a little bit of cream lip gloss, coloured lip gloss.
It's a lovely colour.
Chin up, and we're just going to lay it on top, just on the socket of the eye, so it gives it a lovely gloss finish, which is still quite subtle, but actually makes the eyes sparkle that little bit more.
It's a lovely idea. I'd never think to use lip gloss on my eyelids.
I know, just every season you sort of just want to challenge yourself and make use of the products that you have and introduce something new, which this is the first time I've done sort of an actual lip gloss on the eyes, so it's quite handy.
Oh, it's lovely.
Talking with Lako Bukia, I think it's about very intelligent architectural shapes, but very, very beautiful. I think you have to understand how designer works. So I want to keep the hair quite pure and concise and simplistic, but also reflect the intelligent architecture inside her clothes. So we've went up with like a modern day interpretation of like a crosswind bun and a ponytail. So we took the hair to a very high ponytail up here, worked the hair forward, sewed it, take it back and sewed it and made loops. Get the hair very centralised, very pure and very beautiful.
And how do you prep the hair to get it into this?
Okay, you work through like a volume mousse at Label M range, and then once you get it into the ponytail, we actually work through with a hair polish, which is like a serum on a stick. You get the high gloss. I apply a little bit of hairspray through the actual loop, take it back. We keep the sort of products still bare minimum, so it doesn't have to be too over-producted. We keep things very Parisian, very clean, and very simplistic.
Can you just talk us through, we're here for Lako Bukia's collection. Can you tell us what the theme is for the nails here?
Basically, we've just gone for a really nude look, just really clean and simple, quite feminine. Ties in with the hair and makeup, which as well is just really nice and clean. The colour we've used is Blush by Jessica, and it just gives the nails a really nice finish and high shine top coat brilliance. And we were working with Lan, who's doing the makeup, to come up with the sort of look that they'd want for the nails, and then we double checked today with Lako and Rebecca, the stylist.
Lako's collection is really fun. There's actually a lot of structure in it, but it's very, very feminine. Like this piece, for example, I really love it. You can see the jacket, it's really beautiful, a lot of structure, but it's very, very feminine. And it's quite unusual colors she's put together, having the pinks and the blues and the reds. And then she's also done her own shoes, which are really great. I love the heel. Like one of her original visions was she was really inspired by architectures and the whole idea of windows and seeing in. And so some of her garments have sort of this cage dress look. But there are a lot of things like this that have this sort of the little squares in them, just the idea of sort of looking inside, looking through things. And it's really fun. And we've got really beautiful makeup. Again, it's very feminine. We sort of went for a more neutral color just to blend all the colors together.
The collection was inspired by architecture and block buildings, which have been in Soviet Union countries. And inspiration was my home country, Georgia. The colors are taken from the buildings as well. So the shoes, idea with the heels, it's usually, I have these heels for all my collections, the square triangle heels. The shoes were inspired by the window displays. So if you look at them, they are kind of like they represent like a window.
You've had so much acclaim from so many people. How does that feel for an up-and-coming designer? I know this is a couple of collections you've done so far, but how is that opening the doors for you?
It feels so good. I'm so excited, and I'm waiting for like a lot of responses from after the show. I'm really happy that a lot of people like my designs, and that's why I'm still here.
Maria, Maria.